In this video, I'm going to go through 4 movements: the dumbbell lateral raise, the dumbbell bicep curl, the dumbbell bent over row, and a lateral box step up. Now I'll explain how I've written this as a circuit for one of the programs, but you can also use this video just to work out how to do those individual moves. So with the circuit that I've got in the first gym program, we've got a rep range of 8, 12, 16, 8. So on round 1, you'll do 8 of your lateral raises, straight into 8 of your dumbbell rows, straight into 8 of your bicep curls, straight into 8 of your lateral box step ups, each leg. If you need a rest, you can have it there. If not, you keep going, but you'll probably need to have a little rest because on round 1, where you're doing a rep range of 8, you're more likely to have a heavier load than as we go up to rounds of 12 and rounds of 16. So if you're doing the same weight for the whole circuit, you're probably not getting your weights right. We want to have a varied, but dependent on how many reps you've got. So how I would do it is I'd have my weights out for round 1 on 8, and then if I was in a gym like here where I can grab everything I want, I'd have it all set out. If I was in a more commercial gym where I've got to share my equipment a little bit more readily, I would swap my weights between rounds. So I do have my weights out for round 8 reps, and then in my rest I'd quickly go and swap them over to my weight for the 12 reps, and then I might swap them over for my weights for the 16 reps, and then swap back for 8. So it just depends on your gym, whether you can have a heap of equipment out or whether you need to swap it between rounds. But you definitely can have your weights to get through 8s of all 4 exercises before you change. So the first, I'm just going to go through the moves though. For a lateral raise, this will generally be your lighter weight of what you've got out because we're using these muscles here, the delts and the upper traps, and they're a little bit weaker than, say, the back muscles when we're doing our row. So I've got a little bit lighter. Our stance, we want what we call soft knees. That stops me swinging. Okay, so soft knees are either hip distance apart or slightly split, whichever you stand better with. Bringing them in front and up. Just move a little. Look at that side on. So I do have a slight bend in the elbows, they're not dead straight. Slight bend, aim for shoulder height, and you can even tip the front of it down a little. So that's your lateral raise. A dumbbell bent over row, we're generally stronger, so I've gone heavier. If you're going to do it standing, you want to get yourself down, right? So I've split my legs. You can do it like that, but most people are better in a split stance. I've bent them and I hinge at my hip so that I get forward, squeeze shoulder blades, release. Squeeze shoulder blades, release. Okay, so you should feel it back through here. If you find that you can't hold the posture and you're feeling it through your lower back, you can sit down. So on your bench, sit and think about getting your belly button to touch your thighs. So bend and squeeze. So you can do the seated version either if you feel like you're straining your back or if you feel like you're moving around as you do the row. We need to get in that forward position so that we're working those muscles against gravity. So we're squeezing, scapular retraction. Bicep curl, you can do that standing. Again, going to that strong stance, either with soft knees or split, abs turned on. And for this one, we want to work through full range. So all the way down, all the way up. So again, I'm not swinging and I'm not just doing little pulsy reps. I'm going to work through the full range. So the bicep curl. The lateral box step up. I've got myself a nice big box. That's going to be height dependent, so for me that height's okay. I can safely get up but we want to feel your butt working and your quads working. Dumbbells are optional, so check it out first. So what it looks like, 1 foot on, I'm just pushing up straight, back down. Push up straight, back down. If you think that you're doing okay with that, you can just hold dumbbells in your hands. Now to do the other leg, I would just turn around and do the other leg. So that's your circuit. Round 1, 8 reps of each. Round 2, 12 reps of each. Round 3, 16 reps of each. Round 4, back to 8. You should hate the rounds of 16. You should get to the end of the 16 reps and go, man, that was awful. And then when you go back to 8, it still works. Be like, oh, thank God, it's only 8 reps. Really great little circuit.